Good morning, everyone here and online. Apparently we're on Facebook, Melanoma, YouTube. So welcome, and I guess apparently from around the world too. So that's exciting. We're very excited to host this event again. We've been doing it for some time now. It's been a few years though. And it's also pretty exciting to kind of come back in person, at least in part. What we also learned was apparently a speaker, for those who I've treated you for a few years and didn't know what I look like, this is what I look like. And if anyone's disappointed, you can talk to my mother. So again, we've been doing this program for some time. We have a great program. We have colleagues from here at the University of Michigan, different specialties we'll talk about. We have a colleague from MD Anderson who's going to join us virtually, and as well as a patient who's actually going to talk about his journey and apparently entertain. Can't vouch for the entertainment part, but that's what he's going to do. And I want to talk a little bit before I introduce Sam about AIM at Melanoma a little bit. And again, Sam Guild is here as a president of AIM. I've known her mother for many years, probably 15 years or so. Met her at one of our national meetings. She passed away a couple years, seems like yesterday. I just want to say a few words about her for Sam and for those out there that didn't know her, but she really was one of the most genuine, caring, had incredible calm strength about her, and it was consistent. And what I say, I think, is what every single person who ever met her would say. And she was a dedicated, passionate supporter of improving the awareness, education, and care of patients with melanoma, and melanoma in general, really, to decrease its impact on everyone. She is missed, will be missed. And I just wanted to kind of, again, acknowledge that, again, to Sam and to all of you. The AIM Melanoma Foundation is really kind of the biggest and best foundation that I can tell in the patient advocacy world. And Sam has continued that as president moving forward. So again, we've worked with them on these patient symposiums for a number of years, and we're excited to kind of keep that tradition going. So I'm going to introduce Sam Guild.
Good morning, good afternoon, depending upon where you're joining us from. So I guess you know a little bit about the foundation. I'll give you a bit more background, and then I'll share some of the services that we provide later on. So I have been in the melanoma space since 2003. I've been part of this community, not by choice. Originally, I'm here, I stay here for a purpose now. But my sister in 2003, at the age of 26, was diagnosed with stage 4 melanoma. Prognosis at the time, 9 months. The only treatment, FDA-approved treatment option for the disease was, well, let's just say it's not being used regularly anymore. So there's more to this foundation than just doing something because, well, there's a reason. We do it because we have our goal. And our goal is to end melanoma in our lifetime. I actually hear medical oncologists now talking about a cure. They talk to patients about a cure. This has actually just come maybe in the last year. So there is hope. And I say that with complete sincerity. There is hope. And so by the time that you walk out of this room today or end get offline, our hope is, no pun intended, our goal is to make sure that you know that your questions have been answered, you are armed with more information, and that you have hope despite the challenges, the frustrations, and everything else. There is hope that you'll be in a medical oncologist's office talking about a cure. That being said, I want to first give a couple of shout outs. On the agenda, it mentions Ann Garth-Taylor. She's our Director of Community Engagement. She would have loved to have come. She tried desperately to come. She's in North Carolina. I don't think I need to say any more, but our thoughts are with her and her family. They're good, they're safe, as well as with everyone else on the East Coast. I have to say thank you, Susan. I love working with Susan. Don't tell Anne, but I'm actually sort of glad I'm here. I was a bit jealous. I know Anne's listening. I was a bit jealous at first that she was coming. I love working with this group at the University of Michigan. We've done this probably, I think this is our fourth or fifth time. So I want to thank everybody at the university. I want to thank all of you. I want to thank our volunteers. I'm sorry for all the thank yous, but this really takes a team to get these events going. There's Bijan, there's Olivia, there's Trisha, there's Donna. There's our volunteers who are here today, who are helping us. Thank you for coming in person, online. Yes, we're pushing this out internationally. That being said, I probably should go into some of the housekeeping stuff so that we can get going. If you're here in person, you have a folder. In that folder, there's an agenda and a survey. If you're online via the Zoom, we read those things. I'm sharing them with the university. When we do resources and programming moving forward, we'll review it. There is some information about the foundation in that folder. Questions, there's a couple of Q&As. This is I think, really important. If you're in the room, you'll see index cards. Put your questions on those index cards. We'll be collecting them throughout. If you're joining us via Zoom, put them in the Q&A. Facebook, one of the other platforms we're pushing this out on. Put those in the comment section. We're collecting all of those, and we will get those to the panel so you can get them answered. I apologize in advance if we don't get to them all. But we have a physician assistant. The foundation has a physician assistant, Melissa Wilson. You can reach out to her afterwards, and she can help answer those. And I think, and we are recording this as well, as you know. I think I've hopefully answered all of your questions. So without delaying this event any further, I'm going to pass it back to Dr. Lau. Oh, well, Trisha's not here, but I can mention the walk. One of the things that Trisha, who isn't here yet, is going to be talking about a walk that she's holding. Actually, I'll let you do that if you want. You want to talk about it?
Sure.
Okay.
The KDB Walk is kind of a local event. So Trisha and Kathy actually kind of lost her battle against melanoma some years ago. But she had many passionate friends and loved ones who actually kind of carried on to at that time with really no effective therapies, kind of along the lines of AIM melanoma. Really, we're passionate about moving that needle to improve our therapies. And so Trisha and her multiple people have kind of every year have done this walk in the local area, Kensington Park. You can see the kind of a link there. They've been doing it, I want to say, I don't want to miss, at least 10, 15, 14 years maybe, and raised an incredible amount of money. And they partnered with AIM melanoma. So if you're interested, that's a walk that's happening on the 9th. I'm also a little upset that Sam beat me to the punch to thank Susan, who really is the reason this event is even happening. Really, it's an incredible amount of work, but her persistence, resilience, and also kind of calm strength is the reason we're here today. So thank you to Susan in particular. But we also have many people on our team also have been incredible in making this event happen.